I grew up in a very, very difficult society from Eastern. It was not easy. I lost my mom when I was 1 year old. From there, I grew up in a center called St. Luke's Center in Kitui. I went there, I stayed there like 8 years. Then I was introduced to my sisters and brothers. I stayed with them. I ate time with them. But even my sisters didn't understand because, you know, from a society whereby it is only you with this condition, that makes a very big difference. It's been like 3 years since my dad passed away. My sisters took advantage of because many people believe maybe people with albinism don't stay long lives, they don't live long. So I'm so sad to say I lost my land because of my condition. And it is so sad to say that. And my sisters took everything. Even I did not get even one clothes of my dad used to wear. Anything, nothing. I got nothing which my dad left. Nothing at all. I was so disappointed by my sisters and my society because even my uncle was part of it. My uncles were part of it. So I was broken into pieces. When I was home and I realized everything has gone, I made a decision to come back to the city, to come here and look for a job. My experience coming to the city was one of the hardest I've never experienced in lifetime because one, renting a house was a problem in my life. Landlord to trust me, I can be able to pay rent. It was a very big issue. Other thing, like having maybe like things to cook, food, getting food was not easy. I said enough is enough. And there is something came in my mind about people with disabilities, people with challenges. And I came to realize that many people who are frustrated by life is because they are holding back opportunities which are lying inside them. And I realized if I can wake up and start something small, it will start growing. It will put something in my pocket. It will change my life. It will enable me move to the next level. So I started my project in 2015, January 8. I started baking mandazi. I started this project with 107 shillings. The first baking, I baked 3 packets. One packet I was selling 100 shillings. So from 107 shillings, I made 300 shillings. That was my first sale. So I made like 193 shillings from 107 shillings. I used to wake up 5 in the morning, bake 4 packets, 2 packets of mandazi. Then after distributing to the shops, I come here direct. So I think that business of mandazi, that 107 shillings business, growed, giving me something. It started paying rent for me. It started buying seeds. It started bringing a lot of stuff in my life. I do landscaping. I do farm herbs. I have indoor and outdoor plants. I have grown from where I used to be in 2015 to where I am today in 2018. Like I had no phone. I have phone. I had no things to communicate. Communication was a big issue in my life. The business has enabled me to communicate well. It has been able to pay rent for me. I'm able to move from one place to another, looking for opportunities. The future is big because I'm trying to see the big picture in future. Maybe I'll open more branches. I'll create more employment to my brothers and sisters wherever they are. I will be able to help people to realize and to know what is good for them. I think it will take me to extent of going out and create awareness still to my brothers and sisters. So I think in future, this business of mine is going to lay a foundation somewhere. for people with disability and without. That is my vision. I'm happy, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling loved by society now, because now society, I think they are starting to recognize in me, and they are calling me, and I think the right time has come for me to go and tell them we are equal. We can do what other people can do. We can be with them, we can be part of their lives. Yes, we can inspire them. We can educate, we can become doctors, we can become engineers, we can become landscapers. So we need to interact with our societies. So people need to start small. People need to start from grassroots. People need to start from zero. People need to start with 10 shillings, with 1 shilling. Like me, I started with 107 shillings. See where I am today. My business has gone to extent of, if someone can come today and buy everything I have, I'm running to 10 point something million.